Everyman Driver Nation, welcome back to What's the Difference? I am Professor Dave, and today we are doing a comparison between two very popular 5-passenger mid-size sedans based on your request from my previous video. So if you have a request about a couple of vehicles that you want compared, leave it in the comment section below and I will add it to my growing list of suggestions by you, the Everyman Driver Nation. Now, I've picked these two vehicles because these are some brands and manufacturers that have been around for a long time. These guys have been going head-to-head for years. In fact, the Honda Accord was first introduced in 1976. Toyota Camry started producing those in 1982. The first one came out in 1983. Did a lot of studying. I'm really psyched about this because I've been number crunching all day long, and that's the whole point of this. Now, I started out with 10 data points, but based on your suggestions, I am now up to 11. Now, we're going to see a picture develop here, a story about what each of these vehicles has in store for you and the differences between the two. So let's get started right now with our trim level. Now, both vehicles have what I found to be 6 trim levels apiece. We'll start with the Honda Accord. So here we go. LX. There is a sport version. There's also EX, EXL. There's also an EXL V6 and a Touring. Now, stay with me here because I only have so much room on my whiteboard, so I'm going to move some things around here. The Camry also has 6 trim levels. They are the LE, SE. There is an XLE, an XSE, and then there are V6 versions of that. So I'm counting that as 2 more trim levels. Okay, engines. This is going to be fun. This is exciting because I think you'll start to see how these two cars differ. Engine-wise, I'll go right here. There is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. This gets 185 horses, 181 pound-feet of torque. Now, there's also a sport version of this that it jumps up to 189 horses, 182 pound-feet of torque. Transmissions. There is a, let's see where I put this, 6-speed manual and a CVT with the 2.4 liter. There is also a more powerful engine. This is the fun one, 3.5 liter V6. Whoops, I said VG, V6. Okay, horsepower here, 278, 252 pound-feet of torque. That has a 6-speed automatic transmission, okay? That's what we're doing on the Honda. Over here, we're gonna start looking at the Toyota Camry. 2 engine options, 2.5 liter, and there's a 3.5 liter. This is a 4-cylinder, and this is your V6. 178 horses, 170 on the pound-feet of torque, 268, 248, 6-speed automatic transmission. All right, soak that in for a moment as you look at the 2 different engine options on either side. Actually, 3 options over here. There's a sport version of the 2.4 liter. Anything starting to stand out here? The Honda Accord, more powerful with power and torque. And you've got different transmission options. Okay, miles per gallon. I'm running out of space here. Miles per gallon. Let me just change colors. That might help us. Now, I like to do just your best case scenario. So, depends on which trim level you go with. Miles per gallon, go with the Camry first of all. 2433. So 24 city, 33 highway is your best case scenario, and that's when you're with the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. Okay? I'll go over here, right next to this one, 2736. And that's the 4-cylinder CVT. That's your best case scenario there. What a big difference for the consumers out there. Do you want to get 24 city or 27 city, 33 highway or 36 highway? So far, this is looking pretty good over here. Fuel tank, this is just an interesting fact. 17.2 gallons, 17 gallons. Now, I'm starting to use range on a full tank of gas based on your suggestions. I really think this is a great stat to bring up. Now, this too is on your best case scenario. If you were to go with the 4-cylinder CVT, your range here will be 464 miles, city best case, 619 highway. Okay? Best case over here, based on the 2433, I'm doing the math for you guys, 408, 561. So if you're looking to save some money at the pump and you want to get the most bang for your buck, so far so good on the Honda Accord. Again, these guys have been going head to head for years. I'm going to change, no, I'll go back to black here. Curb weight, how much do the vehicles weigh? Very similar to a point. Curb weight on the Camry, between 3,200 pounds, I'll just go 3,200 pounds, kind of easy to figure out, and almost 3,500 pounds, almost. Let's make it round numbers. Over here, 30, I'll just go 3,170, you can say 32 if you want, up to 3,600 pounds. I don't know, does that matter to you? But it helps see the big picture of this. Okay, now we've taken care of all of that. Let's look at the width and length of the cars, then we'll go inside, talk about passenger volume and cargo volume. So width, these cars are basically identical. 71.7 inches wide, 190.5 inches long. Over here, it's a carbon copy, basically. You're not really going to know, I don't think you're going to notice that, but the engineers have done it for a reason. 2 more inches in length on the Accord, the longer looking car. Okay, so now we know width and length. How about our passengers? 5-passenger mid-size sedan. So our volume on the inside, best case, 103.2. We'll just put a little 3 there because that means cubic feet of volume. Over here, 102.7 cubic feet of volume. Pretty darn close. So you got your passengers in the car. Now you need to store some stuff or carry some stuff in the trunk. Cargo volume, again, very similar and average for the class. Cargo over here for the Accord, 15.8, 15.4. I doubt you'll notice the difference, but you may notice a difference when it comes to price. MSRP range from lowest trim level to highest trim level. This does not include their $850 or $950 destination charges. But so that's your kind of the base number here on the outside. Camry. Whoops. Got a little excited there. 23,070 to 31,370. All right. So quite the difference here. You know, let's say almost $4,000 between the high end of the Honda Accord, but with that high end, you're getting more power, more torque, longer fuel range. And when you put the big picture together, and I think that's what's cool about this type of scenario. Of course, yeah, you do want to know about the technology that each of them have, their warranty and stuff. That's something you'll figure out over time. But when you're doing your number crunching and you're doing your research, before you ever go to a dealership and you want to do your test drives, because you all have to do your own test drives, here's what you're looking at. And a lot of people look at fuel economy, they look at price, and what else they're going to look at? Engine, their power, that kind of stuff, and how many people can they get in the car, kind of cargo volume. Anyways, there you go. That is the difference between your Honda Accord and your Toyota Camry. I'd love to get your feedback. I've done the Honda Accord in detailed review fashion on my YouTube channel. I don't get Toyotas. I'd like to get those in the future, so maybe we can get some feedback from Toyota. If you'd like me to drive your cars, let me know. Love to get back behind the wheel. In the meantime, leave your comments below if I missed anything or if you want additional data points added, because I'm using these 11 right now. I want to stick with 10, but 11 seems to be pretty good here, and other vehicles you want compared. I've got a long list growing, and I'll do more of those here in the near future. So thank you very much for watching. This has been What's the Difference? I'm Professor Dave. Adios. Hey guys, it's Dave. I just want to say thanks once again for supporting Everyman Driver and watching my videos. Can you do me a small favor? The next time you're in the market for a new or used car and want to schedule a test drive or just want to get a really great price quote from a dealership of your choice in your zip code, click on the link below and fill out a short form. It's car.show/Everyman Driver. Now it's totally free to you and there's no obligation whatsoever to buy or lease anything. It's just a quick and easy way for you to help support my work and keep this channel going. There's also a free phone number, 844-765-0610, and you can talk to a car segment specialist for car shopping advice and direction. That call is also free to you. The link again, car.show/Everyman Driver. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again.